Wow, you're tall. How do you fit down here? I'm a Hama? We're plants, I think. A lot of rat people lived here once. They built a lot of red glowing things. They look cool. But then pink humans came. You look like one. I should give you something for making it down here. Received an amber diamond. It's great looking, isn't it? There are weird lakes deep in the earth, all different colors. Sometimes the liquid hardens and makes gems. I wonder why the lakes are there. Maybe the world is melting. How exciting. So, let's look at this amber diamond. Wait a second, what was the gunner's manual? Blast damage. There it is. Material. After doing the whole swamp ordeal, if we come over here, back to the entry area to the swamp, you may notice there's something new here. Junip's shop. Potion seller. I moonlight to other shops sometimes too, just don't tell the missus. And looks like she sells all the same stuff. And what does this guy do? Oh, you're back. You've come to see my new home, have you? Of course you have. And the rest of my wonderful belongings. And of course, if you like any of them, let me know, and I may part with some. Surely you've an eye for something. So he sells materials you can use for crafting, and they are fairly pricey. Huh. And what does his, damn it, crafting options include? Produces, nothing particularly special, I'd say. But I think this appeared because we killed that one giant one under the sea. But I'm not totally sure on that, it's just speculation. So I'm gonna cut back to the main line, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, now we're back in the Amber Throne. So I started off the video with the clip to where I got that amber material. I didn't want to go into the cave with the bugs at first because I thought the bugs were going to be a really tough enemy, like it was an optional area. Went back with Nuo and, well, everything kind of melted before me. Otherwise, we are now back in the Sunken City. We are going to enter. The guy in the door died in the last video, if you remember, and we now have access to it. A place like this existed in our forest this whole time? Must be a real culture shock for a forest bumpkin like you. Papel wasn't lying? At least act offended. It's kind of exciting that to be trapped with how out in the open it was. Okay, let's get the chest. Still wondering on when I'm going to get new skills, to be completely honest. I'm going to check out the leather belt real quick, even though I'm trying to keep the cutting to the inventory to a bit of a minimum. Defense 5. Nah. Actually, if anyone could use it... And is this a new enemy or what? Please help me. 20 EXP? Well, I see a chest up there, so... up we go. Rogue's Bracelet. Aha. Why am I still here? A little concerned about that red one. Please don't go. Please don't leave us. Please don't leave. Okay, I was planning to just cut out part of this so that I could have a window to equip that rogue bracelet, whatever it actually is. Dex 5. So those guys are weak to fire, ignite them, and they burn up. Or they become vulnerable, I should say. If I leave, I might die. Everyone left us. Let's die together. Aren't you happy here? Let's stay here forever. Those suckers get mad when you ignite them. Who would have thought that? I mean, what's a little fire between friends, right? What have we here? I'm stuck here. Another rogue bracelet. And I don't really like the look of that thing up there, so saving. And let's go see if we can kick its ass. Aren't you enjoying our perfect city? Everything you need is at your fingertips. You'll never have to work for anything again. Wow, that was a big heal. Let's see if we can ignite him like everything else. Okay, that's got him nice and pissed off. I'm going to heal here because I'm going to take some fire damage and I'll be within killing range. Oh ho! Sadly, he's going to heal for a bit here if he's... or not. He opted not to douse himself, so he is dead. I said you're dead, damn it. Oh, come on! I hate it when the game does that. They make you miss the execute, and as a result, you take an extra 500 damage. And he's only worth 300 gold. It's not even worth the potions to heal. Everybody died. All of my people died, including me. Isn't that strange? I guess some things were never meant to be. Hide coat. And let's just open the inventory. I think Spirit is your magic stat. It's not like you have anything else, so I'm putting the hide coat on him. I'm afraid. And back into the depths we go. So that's a complete dead end. What's over? Huh. You can only go up, I guess. The fish are not worth fighting, they're just a headache. So that means there's probably going to be a dozen of them down here. Mossy ring. through. What have we here? They're all cleansed. Our golden land is cleansed of filth. Our sins have washed away. Never again will we return from the desert. So is this the true boss of the area? Phantom Queen. Ilya. And as long as she doesn't use a massive heal move, I'm just going to shoot her. Can't tell if she's really fast or if it's just all the agility debuffs that are causing me to get next to no turns here. At least she's spreading the damage around, there's that. Oh, come on. And that was worth next to nothing. Wisdom was our sin. The star saved us. We tried to cleanse the world of sin, to wash away its wisdom. We couldn't stop it. We sank beneath our own sea. The final king was a betrayer. He had a plan to embrace wisdom. It began our demise. It destroyed us all. Okay, the blue one is kind of new. Where are you going? You don't have to worry. You're safe here. The longer we stay, the further others become. So I'm pretty beat up here, to say the least. I need to heal and everything else. But the blue ones are a different type of enemy, we can see. Here, we are free from starvation. And it's a fairly tanky enemy, to be perfectly honest. Revive. I may be needing that soon if there are enemies on the ledge here. We have to find another phantom. I definitely missed the full heals from Artifact Adventure. If they'd rather leave, let them. They always come back anyway. Mossy rope. Oh, I have equipment. Helps if I look under the armor for this friggin' mossy rope. Max HP. Well, that looks pretty unfriendly. I don't want to go. The world outside the city is terrible. We'll be coming back to him, since it looks like the other way does lead here. Okay, it's a little awkward to move to the sides here, but possible. Well, kinda wish I just came here first. Can we just go past this, or do we have to fight it? We can go past it. So I wonder if that's supposed to be an optional boss. I need to look at my health before I actually engage it, though. Mossy Hood. So that will come in handy for Nuo. I'm assuming this is the prince, perhaps? Where did they all go? Our perfect land has fallen. Hermit. Phantom King Oleon? So there's more than one king. Let's take out that defensive buff, possibly get him to change stand. What? Okay, that was just the buff going away. And we're gonna try to ignite this guy. He doesn't appear interested in getting ignited. He's really going after Nuo, and I can't use Megaton. I guess... I don't know. They always have to live with one hit point, don't they? Another mossy ring. We are one with the God Root, growing and dying with it, a process we cannot escape. Since he gave the ring, he was worth a little bit more than the others, I'd say. And this must be that God Root. Dropping a save here. Okay, lots of enemies. Popping a potion on Nuo. Yeah, that's good. Who are you? You're not the man in white. I should ask the same. After a piece of the throne, are you? You should have settled for the riches in this dead city. I'm sure you're aware this won't go well for you. Crusade. So I can use Heart Strike to take that off. Also worth noting, he's weak to Pierce. Oh, come on. So, this guy has enough speed to run circles around my team, and he has multiple attacks. Sublime. Yeah, this... Let's pop one of the revives on Ara. Going to pop the mending spray. And he gets to use a turn already with that enhanced attack buff. The spread's a little bit decent there, but then he just goes ahead and does that, so... Let's see what Skybreaker does to him. Nothing. Using a potion on Aura, even though he probably can still one-shot her. Heart Strike. Doesn't look like it does more damage, even though they're weak to it, supposedly. I was kind of expecting that to miss and him just kill someone with how the previous fights have gone. Who is the man in white? He's the left hand of the king, we're the right. Both serve the Red Kingdom. Their side was to set up the king's daughter, Evelyn. Groom her, if you will. There are two others. We've been stalking the louts ever since the king. Why are you after him? The king is dead. Now the two hands struggle for control. Quite the charmers. They had the king seduced. The kingdom's people have lost faith in its rule, turning their hearts over to Miss Evelyn. What are they after? Isn't it obvious? The seed of untold power hanging just above our heads. Same as you, eh? Go ahead, take the leaf. Interfere if you want. But a word of advice, stay away from the sages. You don't understand what kind of things you're dealing with. I had no idea something like this was in Goldwood. Must be from the sky, right, Ara? The star the Minnick talked about. It was the Amber Throne. This is the real reason Goldwood is so different from the rest of the world. It wasn't giving the Minnick life, it was sucking it from the rest of the world. This small piece they left behind has been keeping Goldwood alive, at the cost of the Divide. This forest is terrible. This is why you want it out. This is why Ara has to go back to the sky, to stop everyone from taking the Amber Throne. We should destroy it then, right? Smashy smashy. This is actually a fight. Oh god. It looks like the thing can fight back, so I'm gonna use a potion on Papel. It just heals. Sublime. Skybreaker. There it goes. Guess we're not strong enough yet. Give me enough time and I can take that down. You saw the machinery the Minnick built using it, right? There are a lot of things like that outside Goldwood. If we want to learn more about the throne, I say we take it with us. Besides, we can't let anyone else get a hold of it. Removing this petal may not be good for the forest or the village. If we need something like that to live, then perhaps we've been living the wrong way. Receive the Sunken City petal. So is it all gonna wither away before our eyes? What have we here? Use petal, activate. So what changed? Sunken Kingdom Stone. know what happened to it. Not entirely sure where I am just yet. But it's starting to look like I just dropped right into the... Okay, I know where I am now. Still can't do anything about that, though. There's the shack. And here's where I was expecting something different. There are more left? Quick, apprehend her. 2 generic enemy units, and let's see what he was talking about. Takara. Aha. So, yeah. That smoke wasn't there when we left, but usually is in places that I leave, so could just be something natural. We'll find out in the next video. Until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.